folks, welcome back to the road to 105 kilograms. We will dive straight into the training today. As always, I'll have a little rebuttal at the end. So let's just get on with it. From the thumbnail of this video, you can see that we are finding a new training partner, as John at the moment is out. I don't know when John's going to be back, being honest. So this is Yachek. He's one of the boys that I've trained with for a long time now, but he's really good, right? The only problem is sometimes he's missed some aggression. Like, he's a little bit soft. He's not actually soft. He always pulls his punches a wee bit. So you'll see a lot of this. Like, I'm trying to tell him how to hold the pads and things, how I like it personally. And then there's a lot of times where, like, I miss the pad because he's holding them too wide, and I like roll off it, and I'm doing this, like crossing them over my body. So a lot to take away from this. We really kind of did a lot this session, and then we went into the next session, which I didn't film, the day after, and it was so much better. So much better. I was like telling him, you need to take charge, you're in charge. When you're holding the pads, I'm not the one in charge. So yeah, anyway, we're kind of coming to the end of the first round anyway. This is pretty much the first round here, but you can see they're just slightly too wide. If he brings him in slightly, it'd just be much better for me. Because obviously we don't want to be punching like over our enemy's shoulders, we want to be punching at their face. Between round stuff, we talk about it and things. His English is not the best because he is Polish, and do you know what? I don't blame him. That's not his problem. He's a Polish gentleman. See here, he's not telling me. I need him to like hold the pads down and then put them up when he wants me to. Do not just hold them up all the time. Because if he holds them up all the time, then I'm going to have to just be punching all the time. So he needs to hold them down, then put them up when he wants me to go and tell me what to do. So here, 1, 2, 3. And there you can see me pointing at him and telling him, look, you're in charge, man, not me. Here we go. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. So 1, 2, 3, 4 there. But again, it's still slightly a bit wide, but it is what it is. You know, we can't complain. At the end of the day, he's giving up his time to train with me. Saying that, I hold the pads for him, but it's a two-way street, right? We both want to get better, and we both want to help each other. I kept doing this, where he makes me go 1, 2, 3, and then switch kick, I think. There you go. I'm just telling him now, you need to tell me what to do, not the other way around. So what does he want? He wants a lot of talking this session. Not much working, a lot of talking. That's a lie. Towards the later parts, it gets much heavier, and we actually go really hard. 1, 2, front kick. Yeah, so he wants 1, 2 teep. Very interesting. I don't think I'd ever use this in an actual fight, or even if like an organised fight or anything. It just doesn't work with my body mechanics very well. I'm not a fan. Like, I'd teach someone to keep them away. If I'm jabbing and crossing, I want to be much closer. Maybe that's poor decision from me. Again, he didn't call it, and I just stuck my knee up. Yeah, this is us just getting used to each other. We haven't trained like this ever. We've never done like freestyle rounds. It's always been like, we're doing this combo, then we're doing this combo. So into round 3 now. We've had another conversation. That was on me. It was 100% on me. He had the pad out, he called it, and I just didn't hit it. But yeah, no, it's really nice to be trained with other people, and obviously someone who's a similar height to me. It's really nice as well. So yeah. So in my round before this, so Yachek's third round, I did a lot of body head, so like hooks to body and head. And then what often happens is whatever I do in the previous round, he'll follow because he's like, oh yeah, we've got that, we can use that move. So towards the end, in his rounds, I really push for like up cross, because I think up cross it's one of my favorite things to do. So I did a load of up crosses with him and uppercuts just because it works really well for me and I like it a lot. So you'll see. Well, no, you won't see. Whatever I did in my round is often what he'll do when he's on the pad for my round. So it's just a nice little, not quirk, but something just to realise as we're going through. There you go, body head again. See, so he's taking it on. I did make him work really hard on a couple of these rounds, which was nice. I'm starting to get tired now. You can see it in those kicks. Like, it just. I know we commented on it last week, the sloppy kicks. I was actually speaking to Michael. I know that's not your name, Michael. I will get it right, but I can't remember it for the life of me right now. And he's saying that I need to twist into it and put my hip into it. And it's not actually a bad thing if my knee like snaps. It's not just a straight leg. As long as I've twisted into it and it comes in and I'm going through the opponent, So that was a really good conversation. Got a lot from that, and you'll see in next week's video we put it to use, but we do get battered. We'll talk more about next week's video in the roundup. So coming into round 4 now. This is one of the longer. It's not a longer session. It's a very intense session. So we do 12 times. This was 2 minutes 30 a round, with 30 seconds rest, swapping over afterwards. We did swap it into the next day, so the session after this, we increased the rest up to 50, because what we found is people weren't getting their gloves on in time. So some of these rounds are shorter than 2.5 minutes, because Jacek wouldn't put the gloves down in time, I couldn't pick them up, I couldn't take my gloves off. It was just sloppy. It needs to be like 50 seconds to a minute of like actual turnaround time. But yeah, that's all just kind of the process of finding a new training partner and learning how they work and how you like to work. So really interesting. Again, he loves the 1-2, 1-2-3 combos with the teep at the end. He just loves it. It just keeps making me do it, which isn't a problem, because it is and it isn't a problem. It is a problem in the fact that I push him away and it gives me time to recover, and he's not on me. But it's not a problem as like, it's nice, So we push him away, keep him away. So what's he asking for here? This is just discussing kind of what he wants. Yeah, so 1-2 low and then high. Or body, sorry. 1-2 low body. Yeah. That looks sloppy. Oof. Yikes. Not too happy. I don't know if that's... I want to blame that on Jacek not getting the pad down quick enough. But it's just not. Like, I'm all over the place there. That's very poor. Okay. And there we have it again. 1-2-3 teep. Absolutely loves them. And again, just back to back. This is obviously coming to the end of the round, and he's just kind of finishing up with what he's comfortable with, not having to think about anything, just holding the pads up. And then those 1-2s at the end just to finish. And coming into round 5. This one's a lot more intense. I gave him a really hard round 5. So I know that he put it on me for this one, because as we said last week, if you're giving someone a hard round, you expect it to be in returned, and that's exactly what happened. Like, he does keep on me a lot more, makes me do a lot more kicks, and that's what I need. That's what I need. We can make it through the rounds. It's not a round problem. It's just an imposing problem of he needs to keep on me. But in all, I really enjoy training with Jacek. I think that he's one of the nicest people you'll meet. A man of few words. I don't know if that's because of language barriers or because he's just a man of few words. But absolute gentleman. I've known him for like a year now, and we've not really done much one-on-one stuff like this. We did some circuits a couple years ago. No, not a couple years ago. A couple months ago, which went really well. And I like it because he does push me, and the great thing is he's as strong as I am. So when we're doing the circuits and doing like the log press and things like that, it works really well because we don't have to change the weight. Like the sled, we push it the same weight. The tire, it's still the same tire we flip. So it does work really well. He also likes to train hard, which is good. But yeah, there's not much to really discuss about this, like the actual tie of this session. It's very much kind of just a going through the moves, all freestyle rounds, but I'm happy with the rounds. I think they were really solid rounds. And to start the week, I think this was a Sunday session? I can't remember. It either finished the week or started the week. A great start to the week. And then, yeah, it's just I'm very happy with the performance and where we're going. I do feel like right now, weight loss wise, it's slowed right down and motivation is at a low. But it's what it is. We'll talk about that later. So what's he wanting here? 1-2 body. Nice. A bit sloppy on my part. I feel like I'm not springing into that. Into the final round. Hopefully he makes this one a hard one for me. So 1-2-3 kick. Nice. They're looking a lot better. Joe, obviously it's the start of the round, so I've just had a big break. I've just used the pads on Jacek, so that's on him as well. I think my feet are looking much better here. Like, I'm much more springy on my feet, coming in, coming out. I need to make sure my hands are coming back up. This is something we learned this week as we got... Well, I don't want to give too much away. We got battered. Like, actually battered. And it's all because my hands aren't coming back up. They're not staying up, and I'm just getting punished for it. But that's next week's video, so tune in. Yeah, coming in, we're like halfway through this final round here, and he's really pushing me now, which is needed. But yeah, these longer combos aren't too bad as long as there's a lot of hooks involved. The hooks are easy because I can just put my body weight into it. It's when it's on all in that front arm, like that single jab at the front, that's when it's brutal. And Michael's picked this up, and I'm not happy because he knows, like last session we did, he was like double jab, triple jab, jab, jab cross, triple jab, and it absolutely ruined me. My front arm just felt like it was going to fall off. But when we come into like these hooks and things and the 1-2s, I'm a lot more comfortable because I can kind of just put my body weight into it, and it's not an actual like full extension out, so it's only hitting like certain parts of the muscles, which are really nice. I can put my hips into it. Coming to the end of the round now, I'm getting tired. I'm pushing myself. I did tell Lghts in this round really pushed me to the bitter end, as we say. But it's what I asked for, and it's what he's delivered. He's done a really good job, and to be honest with you, we're going to train a lot more together, which is really nice. Yeah, very happy with the training.
You think it's right, and see life do what you want.
Evening, folks. So you've just watched me train with Lghts there. Great session. Finally getting somewhere after John being kind of disappeared off. The following week, no, next week for you guys, or this week for me, I end up going training back with Michael again, which is great. So now I've got 2 solid training partners, and then obviously John when he gets back up, which is great. Being very honest, we've kind of hit a bit of a slump. Not a slump in anything, the motivation has gone now. It's now an area of just turning up and pushing through. I feel like I see no progress anymore, and this is like the hard part, the bit where everyone quits, right? And the great thing is I need to do this for videos, so I'm kind of pot committed, but there is a very urge to quit right now. I can feel like, what's the point? And then I have to come back and remember why we're doing this. That functional fitness, those people in Italy that be able to walk when I'm older, be able to get out of bed, run around, you know? That's why we're doing this, obviously. So to wrap up for the week, obviously, this week we're going to think about obviously us being the sum of our parts and our own decisions. And that ties quite nicely into the decision to turn up. You're an adult, you make your own decisions, you make your own future. Remember that. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, please. We've had a bit of a slump, so hopefully we'll get something more. But yeah, all is good. I will see you next week. Next week, be honest, I've sat on the footage the last couple of days. I haven't edited it because I'm quite embarrassed. But at the same time, the channel's about showing the highs and lows. So tune in for next week for probably the hardest video I've ever made. Right, have a great week, folks. Catch ya.